U.S. home sellers out of touch with reality. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, buckle up and strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows or sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today, my friends. Buckle up, strap in, hold on to your hats and glasses. We're going to blow the lid off another property. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. That's exactly what this property seller is doing. So we're going to examine this property today, courtesy of one of you, a subscriber who sent in an email. We're going to open up the email. We're going to look at a property, but more importantly, we're going to understand a lot, I believe, examining this property, because this is what we're seeing. I'm seeing out there quite often with a lot of people trying to sell their houses, not understanding the realities of what's going on. The biggest real estate bubble ever artificially produced with no organic growth overnight to never seen before appreciation has reversed course. And every time the housing market has exhibited bubble behavior, they've crashed 100% of the time. So we're already seeing the correction phase of this market flipping. And a lot of real estate professionals out there trying to cheerlead it. Oh, well, no, this time's going to be different. That was one of the major ones I heard. Now they're like having to admit reality. Well, this time won't be as bad as 2008. That's what we're hearing now, right? Bigger bubble, bigger blowback. But because real estate is very local, all areas are going to behave much differently than others. And every seller, every buyer, everybody's needs, wants, and desires are very, very different. And that's why you need a real estate professional that hasn't drank a bunch of the economic Kool-Aid, like hitting the lottery when you were deemed an essential worker. You're essential now. You can go sell houses and there's limited inventory and we dropped interest rates, so people are begging, overpaying for a home. And I was supposed to normalize that. Oh yeah, this is normal. This is a normal market. Come on, can I interest you in overpaying for an offer? Insane. Insanity. It almost embarrasses me sometimes. I was talking to a new subscriber today that we're helping, Steve, North Carolina. We're going to go kick some tires. We're going to potentially throw some offers around on properties, because when there's blood in the streets, that's the time to start looking at properties. When reverse FOMO, be greedy when others are fearful, fearful when others are greedy. A lot of greed swept these markets in the stimulus era. That's when most of us got on the sidelines. Now it's fear and panic. Time to start putting your pinky down. But it's going to be so important. That's why we're going to look at a property today, because you see, every property's different. Every person is different. Everybody's level of willingness to get sold will be different. So let's go ahead and open up another subscriber email for you right now. Then we're going to jump over, take a look at this property, examine it, and then meet back here to wrap it up. Let's get started. Hello, Mr. Walters. We talked earlier over the phone in the summer of this year about properties in Central Florida. I don't really understand what this seller is trying to pull, but the price history makes no sense, and I don't see him selling the property anywhere near asking. Once you see it, you'll understand. I singled this one out in particular. Could you please help me make sense of this? In an extreme downturn, I might be interested. Regards, Andrew. Let's go ahead and pull up today's crash map. Everything on our list is going through price reduction. Let's go ahead and tour today's property and take a peek around. As we can see, it's got good curb appeal, a nice size lot, almost 1 acre, and a pool. A very nice, well-appointed looking house for sure. But is there something else that we need to look here to understand a little bit more about our property that possibly others are overlooking or just not aware of? Let's go ahead and move on inside. And as we can see, it's a nice house. Furniture is nice, but a little bit dated. It appears we are owner occupied. Somebody is living in the house. Typically, if we stage a home, we're going to use modern, updated finishes, appealing to a wide range of buyers. This property is going to appeal to potentially grandma. It's not super stunning. A lot of the finishes look a little bit tired. So anytime we're touring a home, we always want to depersonalize it so somebody can picture themselves in the home, not somebody else. Now let's go ahead and read a little bit of our description. 0.87 acre lot size. Come take a look at this one-of-a-kind custom-made home. Beautiful home with a spectacular yard. This home features an indoor pool that will take your breath away as you walk in through the front door. Quite possibly, but let's see if the pricing will take our breath away. And as we can see, the estimated mid-range for the property is $737,000 in a declining market. Now let's see where they came on the market at. And here we go, stuck on the market since summer at $750,000, towards the upper end of its value range, unwilling to budge. It appears they bought the lot itself back in 1997, built the home, tried to sell it once unsuccessfully in 2018. In my opinion, this seller is not interested in selling. They're just interested in wasting people's time. Now, let's look a little further. And as we can see, if you were to give them their current $750,000 asking price, your monthly payment at today's interest rate with 20% down would be pushing $4,400. Now let's examine what the property's rent range is. The property's rent range is around $3,900, making them too far apart to make today's price pencil out for most people. In my opinion, this house will have to sell in the sixes, and I'm not seeing this seller willing to go there. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. So that's what's going on over in Kissimmee, Florida, I believe was the property we looked at today. But what if we're really reading between the lines and looking between the cracks? For me, that property, gone, bye, good luck. You're on the market since summer, a half a year with not even one price reduction. It tells me, like, I would hate to have the listing for that thing. They've probably even had a few offers and rejected them. I bet you if you went out, that realtor potentially, and the seller who potentially gave the realtor the listing said, this is my price. If you can bring me my price, I'll sell. The realtor might have brought them a price if they're on the market at $750,000. We got one at $740,000. Nope, $750,000. That's who knows? This seller appears to have bought the lot back in '97 for $40-something thousand, built the home, tried to sell it in '18 for $450-something thousand, and the same thing happened there. Stuck on the market, didn't sell, pulled the listing. So now they're trying it again. This seller, in my opinion, is not motivated at all. And when I look inside the house, I can tell you guys have pretty much, you're just comfortable there. You don't want to leave. You don't want to leave. I can tell these people just don't want to leave. So we'll see. I mean, listen, the one thing I understand on one hand, what do I always say here? Showing price reductions is the kiss of death, but showing 6 months on the market is also the kiss of death. So for me, if I was helping today's subscriber that sent the email, I'd say these people are not interested in selling their house. I don't even think we throw them an offer, because in order to throw them an offer, it's going to have a 6 in front of the number to get its rent range to match its payment. Even if you're all cash, I want to pretend like we're putting 20% down on their current price and making sure its payment is within its rent range. It tells me the value of a neighborhood. And as an investor, I'm only interested in knowing the value of my neighborhood. I want to sleep better at night knowing if anything ever happened to me, a life event, renter goes in, they make my payment, or at least it's cash flowing for me. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Every single sale and transaction is very complex, very different. Some people are more motivated than others. My anticipation is as we move forward, you're going to see some desperation sales coming along. This one is not one of them. If that subscriber is my client, we would be long gone from that property, because we have a seller that's not motivated. Unless you love the house and you can buy 10 of them all cash, I don't want you to touch that house. Unless it's your dream home, your forever home, and you can buy 10 of them, you're ultra wealthy, we're not looking at that home. I'm getting you down the road. We'll never time the bottom of a real estate crash, but we can time the top of a real estate bubble. We just hit it when we saw prices hit never seen before highs. Now reverse course. We got a seller stuck in the twilight zone. We'll see if they wake up at some point. My guess is we won't. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love the next video coming into your screen. And there's an easy subscribe icon I hope you use for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.